Welcome back to Place of Aisha. I hope you've been doing amazingly well and that you've been having a wonderful couple of weeks. It's been a minute since I posted a video, and there's just been so many amazing things happening in my life right now, to be honest, that it didn't skip my mind, but it's just like carving out the time to actually do it. So I mean, today's been a bit slower and it's been a bit calm, so I figured this would be the great time for me to post a video. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about vulnerability and the power of owning our story and the power of just telling our story and sharing our story. But before I get into that, I would have to give you guys what my quote is. And this is actually a quote from Brené Brown, and it reads, "Owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love and belonging and joy, the experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light." That's such a powerful quote. Sharing your story and sharing your truth can be one of the hardest things ever, but today I've just felt like telling you, or telling whoever's listening, that there is so much power in your story and there's so much power in your vulnerability. But then one thing too that I've realized is that you don't have to share your vulnerabilities with everyone, because it's not everyone that will understand where you're coming from, and it's not everyone that will connect with you on that level. And every time you're sharing your story and you're sharing your truth, you're reinforcing who you are, you're reinforcing your power, you're reinforcing your truth, and you're reinforcing your being, so it's important for us to come to terms with that side of ourselves, and for us to come to terms with who we are and the power we have in creating change, and the power that we have in just being who we are. It's crazy, because for a very long time I felt like I was on this journey of trying to figure out who I was. I'm on this journey of trying to come to terms with who I thought I was, or who I should be, based on what everyone else was saying around me. But then I also realized too that there's so much power in me just owning what my truth is. It's one thing for you to know the truth, and it's another thing to actually own it and be it and embody it. And I feel like that's one of the things that vulnerability is, and that's one thing that's what vulnerability is, in a sense. It's because it allows you to own the truth and own who you are, and actually just be comfortable in who that person is. Aisha is a crazy girl. Aisha is amazing. Aisha can be your best friend and can be your worst enemy. And Aisha, I have owned that. And it's not with negative connotations or with anything like that, but I feel like it's just really being vulnerable and accepting that. Accepting that being vulnerable comes with it comes with a little bit of a heartache, but then it also comes with freedom, because then you wouldn't have to live up to other people's expectations of you. You're living up to your own expectations, So I just wanted to share that today. It's not going to be a long video. It's just something that I felt like was needed to be reinforced, and that is the power of vulnerability. And just even when you're in relationships, most of the time, we are conforming to someone else, and we're conforming to what that person wants and what that person needs, and then we forget who we are, and then we start settling, and then we start but love you, do you, just be you, man, and own your voice. That's it. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to love on this, be sure to share it, comment if you have any questions, and I'm always happy to answer them. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to say this, that there is power in your story, there's power in your vulnerability, but then be mindful of the people that you're vulnerable with. Have a wonderful day. God bless.